This clip has done its rounds on the internet, with some people criticizing Izzy, some calling him cringe or racist, and of course you have the ones that see nothing wrong with what he did.
Chill. That's right. We're fine. Relax. This is my African brother right here. Let's go. What's up? Let's go. Yeah. What's up? Get we gonna do. Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up?
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
Let's go. You my for real. I'll show you.
So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand? What are you saying?
Joe, I'll tell you one thing. Yo, I don't need a DNA test. I don't need a 36andMe to know where I'm from. You don't even, if I do a 26andMe, they'll say I'm from Nigeria. Do a 26andMe DNA test. It'll tell you where you're from. I will show you where you're from.
I don't know about you, but there have been high racial tensions online these days. You have people that look for every opportunity to degrade a white person. On the other hand, you have people binge watching and sharing videos of despicable behaviors perpetrated by non-white people. It's a vicious cycle, it feeds itself. You can probably guess why I brought this up. Yeah, you're right. It's because people have made this about race. Oh, but Izzy kept calling him a nigger, and that is such a terrible thing to do.
You know, I know you say, hey, this is the fight business. People say nasty things, right? But the tension between those two and kind of the racial undertones and all those things, how do you...
What were the racial undertones?
Dricus says he's the real African fighter, and so, you know, Israel dropped some N-words in there tonight.
So what was the racial? Who did? Who dropped the racial?
Israel was saying over and over, yeah.
He's black.
50 N-bombs in
there. Okay, he's black. Who gives a shit?
I was going to say, so you don't have any concern about the way the build-up, the tension between those two?
I could care less. This is the fight business. Israel Adesanya can say whatever he wants to say. Who gives a shit? Why, are people bitching about that?
Some people,
of course they are. Oh, fucking A. All right, got it. Yeah. Too fucking bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Listen, we could speculate about what his intentions were, totally ignoring the series of events that brought them to this point. Or we could try to find out what happened.
And I can jump a few more to get in that top 20 and start making my way to that title, because that's ultimately what I want within the next 2 years. I want to be the first real African champ, trained, born, bred in Africa.
Well, I mean, did those belts ever go to Africa? As far as I know, it came to America and New Zealand. I'm going to take a belt to Africa. I'm the African fighter in the UFC. Myself and Cameron, we breathe the African air. We wake up in Africa every day. We train in Africa, we're African born, we're African raised. We still reside in Africa, we train out of Africa. That's an African champion, and that's who I'll be.
All right, so I'm excited for this fight. On paper or through their resume, people will look at Rob and say, oh, Rob's got this, Rob's gonna smoke this guy, right, former champion. Look, Dricus fights ugly, but he always finds a way to win. I really, really pray he gets this done against Rob, just because I think it's one for the history books. But Dricus, if he wins, I'm gonna punish him. I'm gonna torture him. But I'm gonna make sure he wins so I can step in the cage and just call him a nigga the whole time. What's up, bitch ass nigga? What's up, nigga?
You wanna be one of us?
Yeah. I straight up. What's up, nigga? What's up, bitch? And we try to talk shit. I'll be like, what's up, nigga? Huh? Bitch ass nigga. Oh, I've did it like in the shower. I've seen it so many times, man. So many fucking times. I swear, I just walk in the cage and I can just feel myself. I feel myself like turn. I feel myself turn. And I'm just there, like, just feeling it. I'm just like, what's
Chill. That's right. We're fine. Relax. This is my African brother right here. Let's go. What's up? Let's go. Yeah. What's up?
Get
we gonna do. Yeah, my African brother. Yeah, my African brother. What's up?
I'm African, but I ain't no brother of yours, son.
Let's go. You my for real. I'll show you.
So what are you saying to everybody in New Zealand? What are you saying?
Joe, I'll tell you one thing. Yo, I don't need a DNA test. I don't need a 36andMe to know where I'm from. You don't even, if I do a 26andMe, they'll say I'm from Nigeria. Do a 26andMe DNA test. It'll tell you where you're from. I will show you where you're from.
You kind of get the entire picture now, right? What's interesting to me is Dricus knows he's a white South African. He knows the history that makes him South African. He knows the pain and death his ancestors inflicted on native South Africans. Yet he had the balls to question the Africanness of 3 African champions.
I've never questioned him as an African because, yeah, you were born in Africa, South Africa. Of course, you're an African. I've never questioned that. But who the fuck is this cracker to tell me who the fuck I am, who the fuck Kamaru is, who the fuck Ngannou is? I'm like, are you dumb? As a product of colonization, you're trying to tell me who the fuck I am. You can take the boy out of Africa, but you can never take the Africa out of the boy. But the fact that as a fucking cracker to tell me who the fuck I am, that pissed me off. That's why he's my next fight. I don't want to fight anyone else. This one pisses me off.
Now, I have nothing against white South Africans or white whatever, but to come out and say you are more African than a natural native African is crazy. Braden Schwab had something to say about this.
Izzy's from Nigeria, right? He's Nigerian. So you got to remember, Izzy was born in Africa, moved to New Zealand when he was a young kid, and got bullied because he didn't look like the other kids in New Zealand. So he grew up with that fire in his belly, not fitting in, getting made fun of because he didn't look like a New Zealander. They made fun of him from being from Africa. That's what makes Izzy who he is. And so you're kind of poking that, and you're saying, nah, you're not really an African. Man, you f***ed up. When you give Izzy a reason to train, you give him a reason to focus and a reason to get up in the morning and run those miles and put in the work that it takes to be at his level. When you give him not only a reason, but you give him the reason, you're bringing a cultural aspect to it, and you're touching nerves in Izzy that haven't been touched before. And you woke up the sleeping giant. It just so happens that sleeping giant is the best in the world.
Interestingly, with everything that has transpired, Dricus found it convenient to play the victim card. I mean, I have nothing against the guy. It's just PR at this point.
Please show me where I said fake, they are fake Africans, or where I said that I am the real African.
2 years, want to be the first real African champ, trained, born, bred in Africa. Want to be the first real African champ. Want to be the first real African champ.
I didn't say that.
Want to be the first real African champ.
Please show me where I said that I am the real African.
I respect him as a fighter. He actually reminds me of myself. Nothing flashy, but adapts very well and gets the job done. Personally, I think he has a lot of power. If I could advise Izzy, I would say leg kicks and body shots are instrumental in neutralizing him. About his character, I'm not sure, but I think he's arrogant in a bad way and lacks respect. Alright, I don't know the man, so don't blame me if I'm wrong. This is my first time making a video like this, so tell me what you think in the comments. Do you want to see more videos like this? Are there any particular topics you'd like me to cover? Just put them in the comments. Again, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and as an outro, I will leave you with this.
Look at me. Hey, stare off. Just saying. Look at me. Come here. Come here. Just feel me. Feel me.
I don't lie with words that leave my lips. I'm telling you, don't kiss the lips. I've seen the work it does, and I show you it's exquisite. If you're stressing, I advise you bring your flowers down and smell it. Don't you worry, these are cool.